What's up, guys and gals? Welcome back to the Nerdcastle for the next episode of Dead State, where we are wandering around somewhere. I don't know, there's like this highway overpass. I've been running around in between episodes because I enjoy not getting anything done, and so that's what I've been doing. We have to go back to the tower, and that's going to be one of those segments that I have to edit out, and I think that's pretty close to the end of the press demo too, although I don't think it's 100% the end. I think it's probably pretty close, so let's head this way. Wow, that flare effect right there is gorgeous. Very, very well done, Techland. Let's see here. Well, I think we're supposed to be going back. That might be our tower right there. That might be the one that we're shooting for. I remember the crane on top from the tutorial, which, another thing I'm not allowed to show you. But, don't mind. I'll do anything to get my hands on this game early, to be honest. I was jonesing for another zombie game. What is this? Something with nothing inside of it. Okay, well, rather than stay on this... Oh, God. Woo! That was really, really close. That would have been a hell of a fall into a zombie-filled Madland, because there are a lot of zombies down there. We were playing around with Molotovs in the previous episode, and those seemed like a lot of fun. However, how many of these cars have searchable trunks? Not very many, actually. I can get into that yellow one right there. Let's go take a look. Let's find out. Let's take a minute and see what we can see. Alright, so we're down here. Bunch of Zeds over there. I think it might be a good idea to do something like that. That one looks like she walked through the flames like a badass, so she's essentially getting her action movie on and just not giving a damn. So we are going to have to take a wrench to her. There we go, some boots and a wrench, and now she's dead. Our screen flashed white there for a second. I'm not really... don't even try that on me, zombie. You don't even... Ooh, I've got knee pads. I need a new, I need to do, my favorite move in Dead Rising was that knee drop thing you could do. It was by and far my favorite ability. I used it all the Did you just try and crack me with a hammer? Oh, hell no. What are you, like the village blacksmith? It's the year 2014, man. What are you doing? I don't even know what kind of hammer that is. It could be for just about anything, and I still wouldn't know the difference. Ow! No! Oh, that's right. I gotta press the F button. That was my bad. Okay, so this is getting a little out of control, zombies. I'm gonna need a little bit of self-restraint from all of you as I attempt to live a little bit longer. Ooh, a green hammer that's better than all of my other stuff. I'll probably take that right there, and then we'll drop the big giant mallet on the ground, and we'll see if this hammer will give us any love. It looks pretty awesome. I enjoyed the hammers in Dead Island, so I'm assuming the hammers here are going to be equally as awesome. I hope if the zombie apocalypse ever happens that money is this easy to come by, because seriously... Well, I guess money would probably lose its usefulness. But anyways, we've made a lot of money just, killing creatures around. I feel like that one over there sees me, but I'm not willing to, take a chance on it just yet. Oh, well. What can you do? What can you do sometimes? Get down in here and take care of that. Oh, yeah, I was going to check this card. There was, a plan here. We were aiming for something. And I don't remember entirely what it was, but... Oh, yeah. There we go. A little bit more liquor. Obviously. It's weird how everybody has that same blanket in their trunk. There must have been a blanket sale somewhere before this happened. Alright, let's make it towards our goal. Let's see what we can accomplish here. We've got to do something today. And one of those something is kicking him in the face. There we go. Much better. Knock her down. Maybe take the hammer to her real fast. Oh no, that one's alive? Oh, I thought it was dead. Well, that's not... Oh man, you guys are everywhere right now. Burn in fire! Good way to get a bunch of bonus XP. And so while they are busy being turned into cracklins, what does a zombie statue do? Must be like a collectible or something. Oh well, they're all on fire, so I'm not really going to concern myself with them right now. However, how fast... well, whatever. Let's go ahead and dig through some of these people's purses. See, oh, $5 in your purse, I'll take it. It's better than nothing. We have going on over there. Well, let's just head this way. I'm sure there's plenty of things for us to do, and I'm just kind of lollygagging at this point. Oh, I missed. I was trying to jump onto that pedestal right there and be a badass like Ezio. Be like, sing with my wrist blades. It was going to be super awesome, but then I missed, so it was not super awesome. It basically turned into the same thing that happened in gym class, where I tried to do something awesome, but then Chad Thomas pulled my pants down and made fun of me. Goddamn Chad Thomas. Let's go ahead and flip this chest on open. Got a plain pipe right there and a coffee. I don't like it when my lights sizzle. Oh, I guess that zombie is non-interactable. I wonder if this is a zone. Like you can move in between zones through these or something. Because I think that's what they did in Dead State, isn't it? Where you went under overpasses and stuff. Can I open that? No, it's a refrigerator. I thought it was like an ice chest or something sitting down in the crick. And unfortunately, it was not the type of receptacle that I was searching for. Ooh, I can break those. Interesting. I know what's going to happen if I hit that with a hammer, so I'm going to try and avoid it for right now. Alright. I guess you could say that his excursion was just great. I mean, that's not technically a grate. I don't even know what that is. I figure if it had little bars over the front of it, it would be an actual grate, but I guess not. Never mind then. Joke fail. Ultimate joke fail. It's over here. Hard lock picking twice. Okay. I happen to have quite a few lockpicks, so I'm really no stranger to breaking some of these things open. More cosmetics. And let's see where this goes. I think this one actually might be to the right. No? Huh. Well then, it's hiding from me. It's harder than I thought it was going to be. There it is. A little bit further. There we go. Perfect. I love that lockpicking minigame, and I'm so glad that, like, what is Fencer? Another upgrade, huh? Unfortunately, none of these are useful to me just yet because I can't do weapon upgrades. But once I can, it will be amazing. I really don't know what controls those hammers down there. I sincerely have no clue. There's another tin can. That's the same tin can we looted from downstairs. How come we could take one but not the other? This feels fairly arbitrary. This can, I'm not going with you. I know what's out there. Zombies. Zombies don't want to eat cans. That doesn't mean I'm going to put my life at risk by going out there, though. What is this? We'll grab that alcohol. If I break out that window, can I climb out through it? No. It's because it's closed shut and barred, unfortunately. Ooh, I almost walked away from one of those big chests. Those always have good stuff in them. Well, I mean, like, sometimes they have good stuff in them. I don't think we get agility points either for lockpicking that. It doesn't look like it, so I guess we'll just sort of have to live with what we find here. But the coffee will be valuable if I could sell that later. I think they were worth like $100 a pop on the black market over at the place that we're staying. Let's get going. We should probably, like, complete an objective or something. Nope, don't have time for you, zombie. Nope. Zombie, juked! That thing's on fire, and, oh, juke through the middle. Didn't even see me coming. Oh, now we juke to the side. Oh, yeah, and then this is where we're, well, back over there is where I started. I guess they want me to go to a different location now. I'm glad that sprinting doesn't drain your stamina. That actually makes me really, really happy. Let's find out what's going on here. Apparently there's people hiding in this building. Although I gotta find a way to get up. I think that'll work. Yep, that's how we're gonna do it. And there we go.
Crane here.
Report.
I'm about to have a meeting with the tower's leader.
Acknowledged. Confirm his identity and contact us immediately.
Alright, those are my bosses with the GRE or whatever the hell the foundation is that I work for. I guess it's not a foundation. Foundation makes it sound like it's altruistic and does something nice. We're part of like an evil government conspiracy or something. I figured this guy's got like all of the hallmarks of a wet worker, where he's like hopping around between rooftops, and he's probably amazing with firearms as well. I hope there are guns included in this game. If there are no guns, I'm going to get really, really sad, because guns... One of the reasons I didn't enjoy Dead Rising is that it took so long for guns to be in the game. I think they could have given them considerable downsides, but still included them earlier on in the game. Like, you get that one pistol in Dead Island right at the beginning, but it's only got like 6 shots, and then after that, you're like, done. Alright, so this is our base. I didn't get to bring you guys in here, but this is where we started out. And in fact, the entire tutorial area takes place in here. All kinds of interesting conversations take place. I am allowed to show you this because I checked it before the episode, but I think I might have to make a small omission near the end, so just hang tight. We'll get it figured out. Oh yeah, there's an elevator. Wait, don't do that. There's a guy I can sell stuff to over here. There's like a... Where's he at?
Slow down, brother. Come here. I've got a special deal for you.
There we go. So this is the guy that we can sell stuff to. Unfortunately, I don't know what those are. They look like some kind of prestige points. Survivor rank 4. Oh, never mind. We have to be at a certain level before we can use any of those. Okay. Well, we've got claw hammers, a French wrench. What's the difference between a normal wrench and a French wrench? Maybe some handyman will be able to tell me the difference. I didn't even know a French wrench was a thing. Alright. Well, I know that I don't have all of these equipped, so I'll probably get rid of the pipe wrench. We got the throwing stars, and I like those. Probably won't sell those. We do have the jewel box, though, so I see no reason. Oh, yeah, I can sell those right here. There we go. Now we got like $4,000. That's pretty sweet. We have weapon upgrades, but I don't think it'll allow me to use those just yet. Instead, what does he have? Did I accidentally sell something I didn't want to sell? No, we're good. Alright then. Well, everything else looks pretty good. I'm probably going to hold on to all the rest of my stuff. Fluorescent shrooms. They look like they've got an expiration date on them or something. I don't know. They got a little clock next to them, so I figure that means that they'll probably go bad at some point. What does he have up here? We'll buy the French wrench, I guess. I mean, another claw hammer would be good because it seems to have a lot of durability. We'll buy both. We've got the cash for all of it, so why not? And then from there, we can sell off that adjustable wrench. We can sell off that gas pipe. That plain hammer right there is probably going to be fairly useful to us. And so I think that's going to make up the bulk of our 4 weapons that we keep on our person at any given time. So I'll probably go French wrench over there. The menu system I'm not a huge fan of. Like, it's definitely a console. No, I don't want to swap. I want to... There we go. See, it's easier to do, like, with the... It's much easier to do when you've got the keyboard. But yeah, anyways, people calling me on my cell phone when I'm in the middle of a recording. Like, I tell people not to call me during the day till like 5 o'clock. I'm like, I work a job just like normal people. But nobody seems to listen. They still blow me up all day long. I think over here there's another guy. Yeah, there's a quartermaster. I don't know why he likes quarters so much, but he does. He'll also give you stuff that you can just like take with you each day. He puts it out and you can just kind of like loot it every now and again. So I think that's the difference between him and the other guy. The quartermaster gives you stuff that you're like entitled to by nature of being part of the colony. And then the other guy actually sells stuff to you like black market style. Let's go upstairs and figure it out.
Brecken's mission failed. Jade called a meeting in the tower. It's my opportunity.
That doesn't matter, it's just a recap. That means that you're at a save point. It'll say that from now on whenever you log into. Like if I turn the game off and turned it back on, it would replay that little voice thing right there to remind me what I was doing. See, he's got a bat.
Out there, 31. I mean Crane, right?
I'm called 31 because I was the 31st person that's bit. Basically, they give everybody a number. If you've been bit, you get a number. Kind of like a weird thing. I think we can get some side quests. Let's get some side quests.
Dawood must still have a lot of things in that pawn shop of his. Yeah, probably a bit of everything, really. Sure could use some of that stuff now.
The pawn shop next to my house used to have amazing stuff like back in the 90s and like basically before like common law and practices were enforced on pawn shops, because like back in the day pawn shops could do like whatever they wanted. Wait, you sell stuff too? God, how many people do we have here that like sell stuff? There are seriously a lot of people here who are just like, hey, I've got lots of stuff to sell you. Oh well. I don't think we have time for that right there. We gotta go upstairs for the next quest. So let's do that. Let me know what you guys think. I can do a playthrough of this when the game comes out if you would like me to. It's definitely something I can manage, so it's your call. If it's something you guys want to see, I can do it. If it's something you guys don't want to see, then meh, we'll do something else. I like how they label their headquarters. They're like, hey, just in case you're trying to assassinate our boss, he's in here.
Crane. Listen, Brecken and a team of runners went after an airdrop last night. He lost the rest of his team to biters, and then Rise's men ambushed him, beat him to a pulp, and stole the drop. Now Brecken wants to go after the next drop himself, but we can't let him, and you've got to back me up, okay?
For God's sake! You can't even walk straight! We need you alive, you idiot!
Okay, we're going in. Act confident. Brecken, Lena.
Maybe you can get through to him.
Jade, who's your friend?
Kyle Crane.
Look, Brecken, the last thing we need is for you to go back out there. We can figure out another way without jeopardizing you. Right, Crane?
I'll go. I'll do it.
Right. Yes. Crane will go. He'll be happy to.
Jesus. No offense, friend, but you're as green as grass. You can't just...
Crane will manage. He'll start in the right spot. And Lena's right, you need to be here taking care of the towers, convincing them the world's not over yet.
Oh, hell. Maybe one more try before we go to Rice. Yeah, okay, fine. Good luck, Crane. Jade, a moment.
Sure. Head for the cauldron, I'll be in touch shortly.
Okay, so we are back. I had to make a little tiny cut right there. You guys will notice it in post, but essentially you're not allowed to know about like the quest that she gave us right there. Like you're not allowed to hear the dialogue or like the backup reasons, but you are allowed to, like, we can go do the quest. So I don't know. I've got this giant list of things in front of me that I'm trying like not to.
It is again.
Bahir, is that you?
That doesn't sound like Bahir.
You got to get that lock open.
I am trying.
Bahir, open the door.
This is bad.
Well, hurry up.
You think picking locks is easy? You do it.
What's going on here?
Bahir's locked himself in the room. We could hear him screaming.
He may have turned.
You hear that?
I can't get this lock. You want to try it?
Psh, I got this. I got this right now. What, you gotta check the door first before you believe him? Alright, whatever. Lock picking for champions. Let's see here. It's probably on this side then. It's an easy lock, so they tend to have a really, really large, like, pie area that you can...
Oh, he's good.
Hell yeah, man. Burglary's my specialty. I know what's up.
Here? You in here?
You know he's about to jump out and be like, oogly boogly.
Help me.
Tell me what's wrong.
I can't move. My chest feels like it's going to explode.
Are you turning?
No. I took antizin and the pain started. Ugh. The vial is on the floor.
What you took is junk.
What?
It's fake. Where did you get this from, Bahir?
Please, I need a doctor.
First, tell me who sold you that.
I can't, I promised. This guy is very useful. He brings me things from the outside.
Yeah, like phony antizin? People could be giving this to their kids. You want them to go through this?
No! God, no!
Then tell me who sold it to you.
Yusuf. He's one of the scouts. He lives on the roof.
Okay, I'll get Dr. Lena.
Okay, and so get Dr. Lena we shall.
Hurry! What happened?
Did you kill him?
What? No. Look, he's not turning, but he needs a doctor.
I thought he was turning.
We should still keep an eye on him.
If he needs a doctor, you should get the doctor.
Okay, so off to get the doctor we go. The doctor looks like she might be down a floor or two. Maybe? I don't even really know who I'm looking... There we go. Maybe it's over here. Doctor!
You better have a look at this.
The lot number's wrong. Is this a fake?
Someone on 21 took it, and now he can't even get off the floor.
Aman, get down to 21 now. Where did he get it from?
Yusuf. He's one of the scouts.
Well, he can't be producing it here. Someone's supplying him.
I'll have a talk with Yusuf.
The sooner the better. Don't hurt him. Just talk to him.
Alright, so we got all that covered. Let's go get the rest of these quests, because obviously when we go back out, I want to make sure that I have everything. I'm kind of a pack rat like that. I don't know. I'm sort of a completionist when it comes to games like these, which is why I very rarely, if ever, finish a game. Oh, Yusuf's on the roof? Okay. Yusuf's on the roof. That sounds like some kind of, like, Middle Eastern techno song. Yusuf's on the roof. Maybe not. Maybe I'm pushing it a little too far. Maybe he's not on the roof. Maybe I gotta talk to this guy over here. There we go. I knew I'd find the guy with the exclamation point. It's Dawood!
Look, I've got to get out of here. I need to get my wife and kids somewhere safe.
You know, it seems to me this is about the only safe place there is.
Safest place in the slums, maybe, but the slums aren't safe. It's no place for my family, and I found a way out.
You mean out of the slums?
I can't tell you the details, but I need to get across town, and I can't do it without a gun. If you'll get me one, I'll tell you about the place that hasn't been looted yet. I promise you won't regret it.
Well, how do you know this place hasn't been looted?
Because there's only one person that has access to this place, and you're looking at him. Bring me a gun, and the key is yours, as well as everything you find there.
Awesome. Sounds like a good trade to me. Who else do we need to talk to? We need to go up a floor for the Yusuf quest, and then we got to go down a floor for the main quest. Let's go find Yusuf first. I think this will probably be one of the final things that we finish off in this episode. Yusuf! Well...
Yusuf?
Welcome to Yusuf's Emporium. If it's hard to find, you need to find Yusuf. Whatever your needs, Yusuf has it all.
Yeah, I'm looking for Antizin.
Well, of course you are. My friend, this is your most lucky day.
No, Yusuf, it's your lucky day. Because I'm going to give you a chance to come clean and tell me where you got that counterfeit junk you sold to Bahir.
Bahir? Bahir, you say? Do I know this Bahir?
He nearly died from that phony Antizin you sold him.
Phony? Are you sure? You're saying it's no good? I just bought 10 vials from those guys. I paid good money.
Which guys?
Well, that's kind of a sensitive issue.
Which guys, Yusuf? I'm running out of patience.
There's a building next to the drugstore. A couple of survivors live there. I don't know how many. I've never been inside. They have medicines. Some of them are real. I guess from the drugstore. They also cook their own stuff. The guy I deal with is named Bento.
All right, now you're going to burn the rest of those vials.
But they cost me a lot of money.
It'll cost you a lot more if I find you peddling that junk anymore.
That's right. It might be a tender issue, but if you don't get rid of them, I'm gonna pound you in the tender tissue. Sometimes you gotta threaten people and be like, "Aye, what are you doing, man? What are you doing?" And they're gonna be like, "I'm not doing anything." And then you gotta hit them with a hammer, and they'll be like, "Oh God, I'm doing stuff. Don't hit me again." And you'd be like, "Yeah, that's what I thought. That is what I thought," and that's how we get her done. All right, so back inside. Let's see what we can accomplish here. I think that should actually put us pretty close to where I want to be. I'm going to go down to the bottom floor. You're not allowed to see the next cutscene that's coming up where I talk to the GRE. So I'll probably go down and do that. And what I'll do is I'll break this off a little bit earlier because I think you're allowed to see everything that we've done in this episode. But I'm going to check my list one more time. It's in a PDF. I have it hanging out right here. And I just want to make sure that, like, I really, it's bad business to, like, make developers upset at you by putting the wrong thing in your video. So I just want to check and double check it. My name is Splattercat. Thank you for joining me here in the Nerd Castle for the next episode of Dying Light. I hope you all enjoyed it thus far. There will be more episodes to come. I thought it ended around here somewhere, but it seems like we're doing okay. I will see you all next time. Hi-do, everybody.